Welcome you guys to another episode here on the achievement series, except today is not going to be really any achievements. We're not going to get any achievements today. Today is just building. Here, as you can see, I have quite a few materials, which we're going to use every single one of them. By the end of this episode, there is going to be no materials left. But yeah, I have this space right here that I'm thinking of making a giant tower, and that is because I'm very inspired lately by a certain game you might have heard. I forgot the game name, but I'll show it on screen right now. I'm super inspired by that though. I'm pretty sure the game is called Firewatch, but yeah, I'm really inspired, and I think it would kind of match the vibes here. And I think I'm gonna talk through the process, my building process. Not too deeply because there isn't anything too deep about it, but I will be talking about it. So here, as you know, Firewatch or whatever game it is, the towers are very tall, and that is because, as what the name I think might imply, is that you're watching out for fires. And if you're doing that, you need to make sure that the whole area is okay. So the towers are gonna be quite tall. Like the length that this is currently, it's gonna get longer. This is me just trying to figure out what the sides are gonna look like. At this point, I've kind of figured it out. It still takes me quite a bit, and the first few times it takes me a while to really get it down. I have to keep going back and fixing it. I even at some points use moss to build up because I don't have scaffolding right now. I don't have bamboo. So yeah, I also use staircases. I mean ladders. But yeah, and that's when I start using the moss. But I wanted to have that like almost diamond shape. I also noticed that my staircases were kind of floating in the air. So at this point I started building staircases. Retrospectively, I wish I would have put the staircases against the actual structure and not like somewhat floating, because even with the pillars, I just don't think it really looks right. Fortunately though, since this forest is very big, I will probably be putting more of these towers around the area. Maybe making them slightly differently, maybe exactly the same. Okay, I'm gonna interrupt myself. At this exact point, I accidentally fall to my death. If you go back, scroll back to the beginning of this video, I had a lot of levels. I don't have an enchanting table, but I have a lot of levels, and I just by falling, I kind of just wasted a lot of levels. So anyway, I'm just gonna show the tower now, because honestly the last bit of the building process isn't that crazy. So I had this map from one of the treasure maps that I found, so I kept that. I had made a few picture paintings now that we have animals, and here's my food that I had, and I put some, like, what are they called, barrels here for decoration. Again, more picture frames that they would look nice. They don't really look right, but you know, a little decoration. And then here's some storage just for a lot of extra stuff that I'm not really using right now. From up here, you can see really far. Like, you can see the whole farm, the llama farm, the actual farm. You can see a lot, which is pretty cool. You can probably see a lot if only I had my render distance up more, but oh well. I would just jump down is what I've been doing, like into the water, but I really want to see, look. Oh yeah, I've been improving the farm. I don't know if I mentioned that last episode, but I have been improving the farm along the way. It's gotten bigger. I like how nice it looks. This tower, it's quite boxy. I know the actual building is quite boxy, but that's kind of the point. I didn't want to make a crazy roof because I didn't felt like it made sense, you know? But yeah, as we go down here, I put some railings up. Again, I really like the diamond kind of look. Down there, I slightly put a few more fences, torches, of course. Like the fishies. Oh yeah, since last episode, I have added some more like leaves on the little gazebo we have there, just to make it look a little nicer. But yeah, look how tall it is. It's real tall. I think it looks nice. Me personally, let me take the boat so you can see it from afar. I don't think it looks crazy nice. It's not my best build. I think my best build so far on this world is definitely the barn. It looks really nice. Let me go a little farther. Okay. And okay. Yeah, this is good. Okay. Yeah, so like it's pretty tall. I like how it looks from like the actual pillar. I don't know about the like base, you know, where you walk up into the inside of the building. I think it needs to be thinner. I think it's too circly, and I think it has a lot to do with the fact that I made the staircase kind of floating. But yeah, anyway, I really do like my barn a lot, and the turtles, of course, I still need to make them a proper home. But yeah, that's my thoughts so far on how the build looks like. Now let's go back over here, and I just want to showcase a little bit of how the world kind of looks like now, because I have been adding in a few things here and there. It's nothing too crazy. Like over here we have a staircase that leads into the farm. All of this I have just recently added. I've been doing that the last few days, so this is all quite new. I've been mixing in potatoes between the wheats. I don't know if it looks nice, especially nice, but I'm gonna keep it like this. I also made a few paths here and there, just to make sure that I can actually walk through this and collect the wheat, because it is supposed to be functional, not just for the looks. I'm not sure how I like it when the potatoes are mixed in with the wheat. I think it adds texture to it, you know, like a little more interest, but I'm not sure just yet. Over there, I'm thinking of adding like a building here. I feel like it would really just look nice. Like leave this empty, but a building over there, like a small one though. I'm not sure what though. But yeah, the barn hasn't changed. It looks pretty much the same. The leaves and everything it's still growing, so that's good. The farm over here, the pink sheep. Yeah, I've been able to breed them now. I was able to get the dirt to spread all the way over here. It took a while, but you know, it's okay. Now, just as a reminder, like I'm not doing this sheep collecting like just for funsies. All this wool is gonna be very useful soon. I'm pretty sure there's an achievement for rainbow, like getting a bunch of like wool. I don't know if that's only bedrock though, because I remember that being in bedrock. I don't know if in this in Java though. And of course I was able to get, like I was saying, get the dirt to spread over here from like all the way over there. It took a while. It really did take a while. But thankfully, since I was working on a lot of things in the area, it just kind of loaded in over time. It took a while though. But yeah, look at all this wool. Very colorful, very colorful. I'm definitely going to use it soon. I have a few ideas. I might have another of these type of episodes where I'm not really getting an achievement. It's just building. I'm not really sure. It might be soon. It might be coming soon. We'll see. But yeah, look at all that wool. All that wool. Of course, some extra dyes here and there. I left some shears up there, but look at all that. All those colors. All those colors. They're definitely going to be useful because I don't know what build I might use it for. You know what I mean? But yeah, look at all the sheepies. All the sheepies. I'm kind of thinking of that build right there. The llamas, I feel like they need something overhead. You know what I mean? I didn't know what type of roof they could use because the triangular one didn't seem very correct. So like a traditional one just in general, it didn't look great. So I think we'll do wool. But anyway, I think we should begin like wrapping up this episode, because just I mean, I have made some progress on a few things around, like I said, this giant structure right here, and then a little bit over there, on yonder. Maybe I should show you guys. I've been creating more of these paths. I don't know if you've noticed. Oh yeah, over that area. I've been exploring a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm a little everywhere. But yeah, I've been creating a few of these paths. I've been improving the path. It looks somewhat the same as beforehand, but to me it looks a little nicer to me, so that's what matters because I'm the one playing on this world. But yeah, I've been improving the path here and there. I've been extending it towards like I said, the llama, like past the llama area, because I'm definitely planning on building more that way. I have a few builds planned, but I can't talk about it just yet, man. It's gonna be a surprise. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap up this episode right here. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for the support. I'm gonna keep posting. Hopefully next episode is gonna be an achievement or of some sort, because I don't think y'all want to watch me just build. You know, we're here to progress in the game as fast as we can. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up right here. I post every Monday. If you, oh my armor. I need to be safe. But yeah, my armor. I'll see you guys on Monday. I post every Monday. So, goodbye and ka-chow. Ka-chow.